Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and welcome back to Red Seat Radio. My name is Corbin, and not only is today Christmas, but it is also the 24th day with no baseball. The lockout has gone on for 24 days now, and with it being Christmas and the lockout, I figured today would be a good day to do something not super intense, not super analytical, not super hypothetical, just something fun and exciting. So I figured I would do my top 5 favorite moments from the Red Sox postseason last year. They had a fantastic year that not a ton of people expected, and their postseason victories were always in wildly dramatic fashion. So many cool things happened this postseason, and I'm going to try and boil down my top 5. Before I do that though, do me a favor if you've not already. You may have noticed the sub goal in the upper right hand corner. We are getting very, very close to our goal of 250 subscribers. So if you have not already, do me a favor and hit that button. Also, everybody, go ahead and hit that like button. Both would mean a whole lot to me. Thank you guys very much for clicking on this video. Let's get into it. Like I just said, there were a ton of great moments this postseason, so coming up with only 5 was pretty hard. If I missed something that you think should be on here, let me know in the comments down below. But starting our list at number 5 is Rafael Devers' grand slam in Game 2 of the ALCS. Now the reason I have Devers and not Martinez is because Martinez may be coming up later in this list, first off. Second off, there are a ton of grand slams to talk about or that I could have put on this list. But I love Devers because it was just such a nail in the coffin. The pan out to the crowd right after he hits it, and it's only the Red Sox fans standing up, everyone else is just decimated, was absolutely fantastic, and in the moment, it felt like we could never lose again. That's why Devers' grand slam gets the number 5 spot. Number 4 is a very personal one for me, mostly because I don't know if this would make a lot of people's top 5s this season, but it's Xander Bogaerts' home run in the first inning of the wild card game. The big reason for me was because I was there and I saw it live. I was surrounded by Yankee fans who were all talking trash to me and my family, and then Xander Bogaerts comes in and immediately silences the Yankee fans while electrifying the Red Sox fans. It completely swayed the game. You could tell right after that hit, Garrett Cole didn't have it and we were taking that home. So for me, this is a very obvious top 5 playoff moment. Again, I don't know if it'll be on everybody's list, but Xander Bogaerts' home run takes the number 4 spot. The number 3 spot is a moment in the ALDS Game 2. Chris Sale had just given up a grand slam in the first inning. He got taken out super early, and it felt like the Red Sox just weren't good enough to beat the Rays in a 5-game series. It felt like we were kind of fluking our way into the playoffs, and honestly, we shouldn't have won that Yankees game. But the Red Sox battle back, tie that game up, and then JD Martinez hits a 3-run home run all the way to dead center field, and we're ahead by a decent margin. That right there to me gave me hope, made me realize that this team wasn't just a fluky team that fought its way in somehow. This was a team that was meant to be in the playoffs, and that was on JD Martinez's home run. So the home run gets the number 3 spot from me. The big story about the Red Sox this postseason was their offense. Every network was talking about it, Fox, CBS, MLB. They were all talking about the Red Sox offense. But there were some great pitching performances that went way under the radar this postseason. And one of them, my number 2 here, is Nick Pavetta's relief outing in Game 3 of the ALDS. Not only was it a fantastic lights out performance, but it was also electric to watch. Every inning it felt like, even when the bats stayed cold as ice, Nick Pivetta went out there and he made the prolific Tampa Bay Rays offense look like children. And then he would high step, run, scream his way into the dugout, and it felt like every single inning we were going to win that game. At no point when Pivetta was on the mound during that game was I like, this is it, we're going to lose. And that's why Pivetta gets the number 2 spot. And the number 1 postseason moment goes to Kike Hernandez walk-off to win the ALDS. I mean, this one's kind of obvious, right? There were 2 different walk-offs in that series. Again, there was a ton of offense in the entire postseason. But Kike, after the performance he put on this postseason, deserved to be on there somewhere. And yes, it wasn't a home run, and it wasn't even technically a hit, but this was his biggest moment. To win an entire series off of a walk-off sacrifice fly is a huge moment. I was going nuts. I think everyone in Red Sox Nation was going nuts. This had to be number 1. Let me know in the comments down below. Again, what did I miss? There were a ton of different moments. Which moments would you take out? Which moments would you put in? Let me know everything down below. If you have watched all the way to the end of this video, do me a favor, you notice the sub goal in the upper right hand corner. Just hit the subscribe button for me. And if you've made it all the way to the end of this video and you're already subscribed, do me a favor and hit that like button as well. Both will mean a whole lot on the road to 250 subscribers. Have a very Merry Christmas. Have a happy holiday. As always, thank you very much for clicking on this video, and I will see you in the next one.